Jimmy Butler's story is one of resilience. His journey from the streets to the NBA is nothing short of remarkable. He faced immense challenges early in life. Growing up in a tough neighborhood, he was exposed to the harsh realities of life at a very young age. Born in Houston, Texas, Butler's childhood was marked by hardship. The streets of Houston were unforgiving, and for a young boy, it was a constant battle for survival. He faced abandonment and homelessness at a young age. His mother kicked him out of the house when he was just 13 years old, leaving him to fend for himself. This experience could have broken his spirit. Many would have succumbed to the overwhelming odds, but not Jimmy. Instead, it fueled his determination. He decided that he would not let his circumstances dictate his future. Despite these obstacles, Butler found solace in basketball. The game became his refuge, a place where he could forget his troubles and focus on something positive. The court became his sanctuary. It was a place where he could channel his energy and frustrations into something constructive. It was a place where he could escape his troubles. Every time he stepped onto the court, he left his worries behind and focused solely on the game. He poured his heart and soul into the game. Basketball was not just a sport for him, it was a lifeline. Little did he know, this dedication would change his life forever. His relentless practice and unwavering focus began to pay off. This is a testament to the power of sports. Through basketball, Butler found a way to rise above his circumstances and carve out a new path for himself. Butler's story is an inspiration to us all. It shows that no matter how dire the situation, there is always hope. He never gave up on his dreams. Even when the odds were stacked against him, he kept pushing forward. He never let his circumstances define him. Instead, he used them as motivation to achieve greatness. He is a shining example of what can be achieved with hard work, perseverance, and an unwavering belief in oneself. Jimmy Butler's journey from homelessness to NBA stardom is a powerful reminder that with determination and passion, anything is possible. His story encourages us to face our challenges head-on and to never lose sight of our dreams, no matter how distant they may seem. Basketball wasn't just a game for young Jimmy, it was a lifeline. Growing up in a neighborhood where opportunities were scarce and challenges were plenty, the basketball court was his sanctuary. It was a place where he could forget about the troubles at home and the pressures of school. The rhythmic bounce of the ball, the swish of the net, and the camaraderie with fellow players provided him with a sense of normalcy and peace. It provided structure, discipline, and a sense of belonging. On the court, everyone was equal, and the only thing that mattered was the game. The rules were clear, and the goals were straightforward. This clarity was a stark contrast to the chaos that often surrounded his daily life. The discipline he learned from basketball translated into other areas of his life, helping him stay focused and determined. The court became his second home. It was a place where he could be himself, where he could push his limits and discover his potential. The empty court at sunset was a canvas for his dreams, a place where he could visualize his future and work towards it with every dribble and shot. His talent was raw but evident. Even though he was still learning the nuances of the game, his natural ability shone through. Coaches and peers alike could see that he had something special, a spark that set him apart from the rest. He spent countless hours honing his skills. While others were out having fun or relaxing, Jimmy was on the court, practicing his dribbling, shooting, and footwork. He knew that talent alone wasn't enough. It had to be nurtured and developed through hard work and dedication. He wasn't the biggest or the fastest player. In fact, he often found himself up against opponents who were taller, stronger, and more experienced. But he never let that discourage him. Instead, he used it as motivation to improve and to find ways to outsmart and outplay his competition. But he possessed an unwavering work ethic. He outworked everyone. His relentless drive and determination were his greatest assets. He believed that, with enough effort, he could overcome any obstacle and achieve his goals. He was always the first one in the gym and the last one out. His commitment to the game was unparalleled. He knew that every extra minute he spent practicing was a step closer to his dreams. His dedication did not go unnoticed. Coaches, teammates, and even opponents began to take note of his work ethic and his improvement. They saw a young man who was willing to put in the work, no matter how tough it got. His coaches saw something special in him. They recognized not just his talent, but his heart and his passion for the game. They knew that with the right guidance and support, he could go far. They recognized his talent and his drive. They saw a player who was not just playing for himself, but for something bigger, someone who wanted to make a difference, to be a role model for others in his community. More importantly, they saw his character. They saw a young man who was respectful, humble, and eager to learn, someone who was willing to listen and to put in the effort to improve. Butler was a natural leader, even at a young age. He had the ability to inspire those around him, to bring out the best in his teammates. His positive attitude and his never-give-up spirit were contagious. He inspired his teammates with his work ethic and his never-give-up attitude. He showed them that with hard work, dedication, and a positive mindset, anything was possible. Jimmy's journey was just beginning, but he had already made a lasting impact on those around him. Butler attended Tomball High School in Texas. He quickly became a star player. He led his team to the playoffs. College scouts began to take notice of this tenacious young man. However, his path to college basketball wouldn't be easy. Despite his on-court success, Butler didn't receive any major scholarship offers out of high school. His options seemed limited, but he didn't let that deter him. He remained focused on his goals. He enrolled at Tyler Junior College in Texas. He knew this was another opportunity to prove himself. He was determined to earn a Division I scholarship. He was on a mission. At Tyler Junior College, Butler's game reached new heights. He dominated the competition. He averaged over 18 points per game. He led his team to a 24-6 record. Finally, the recognition he deserved arrived. Major college programs came calling. Butler had proven himself. He had overcome the odds. He earned a scholarship to Marquette University. This was a dream come true. Marquette would be his proving ground. It was his chance to shine on a bigger stage. He was ready to show the world what he was made of. Section 5, Marquette Man, Big Stage, Bigger Dreams. At Marquette, Butler thrived under Coach Buzz Williams. He became a key player for the Golden Eagles. He was a lockdown defender. He developed into a reliable scorer. His all-around game blossomed. He helped lead Marquette to 3 consecutive NCAA tournament appearances. His senior year, they reached the Sweet 16. NBA scouts were now fully aware of his talents. Butler's work ethic was legendary. He spent countless hours in the gym, perfecting his craft. He was driven by a desire to prove everyone wrong, to show them that the kid who was once homeless could make it to the NBA. Section 6, Chicago Calling, Rising Through the Ranks. The Chicago Bulls selected Jimmy Butler with the 30th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft. He embraced the city of Chicago. He was ready to work. He was determined to carve out a role for himself. Initially, he was a role player, but he earned his minutes with hustle and defense. He was a relentless defender. He quickly became a fan favorite. His offensive game steadily improved. He became a more complete player. He earned the trust of his coaches and teammates. He was becoming a star. Section 7, New Challenges, Minnesota and Philadelphia. After several successful seasons in Chicago, Butler was traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves. He embraced the challenge of leading a young team. He helped the Timberwolves break their playoff drought. He then had a brief stint with the Philadelphia 76ers. He formed a formidable duo with Joel Embiid. They reached the Eastern Conference semifinals. However, Butler's time in Philadelphia was short-lived. He was determined to find a team that matched his championship aspirations. He sought a team with a strong culture and a commitment to winning. He found that in Miami. Section 8, Finding a Home, Heat Culture, and Butler's Leadership. In 2019, Jimmy Butler signed with the Miami Heat. He instantly connected with the Heat's culture. He embraced their work ethic and their no-nonsense approach. He became the heart and soul of the team. Butler's leadership style is all about accountability and hard work. He demands the best from himself and his teammates. He leads by example. He led the Heat to the NBA Finals in 2020. Although they fell short of a championship, Butler's performance cemented his status as a superstar. He had finally found a home in Miami. Section 9, The Championship Chase, a legacy yet to be written. Jimmy Butler's journey is far from over. From the streets where he honed his skills to the parks where he found solace in the game, Butler's story is one of relentless pursuit. Every dribble, every shot, every moment on the court is a step towards his ultimate goal. He remains driven to win an NBA championship. His dedication to the sport is evident in every practice session, every game, and every interaction with his teammates. Butler's commitment is not just about personal glory, it's about lifting his team to new heights. He continues to inspire his teammates with his work ethic and his unwavering determination. Whether it's during a grueling practice or a high-stakes game, Butler's leadership shines through. His teammates look up to him, not just for his skills, but for his heart and spirit. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance. Through countless challenges and setbacks, Butler has shown that true success comes from never giving up. His journey is a beacon of hope for anyone facing obstacles in their own lives. He overcame incredible odds to reach the pinnacle of his profession. From humble beginnings to the grand stages of the NBA, Butler's rise is nothing short of inspirational. His story reminds us that with hard work and determination, anything is possible. He is an inspiration to us all. His journey resonates with fans, young and old, who see in him the embodiment of dreams realized through hard work. Butler's influence extends beyond the court, touching lives and inspiring future generations. Off the court, Butler is known for his philanthropy. He understands the importance of giving back and uses his platform to make a difference. His charitable efforts are a reflection of his character and his commitment to making the world a better place. He is actively involved in various charitable causes. From feeding the hungry to supporting youth programs, Butler's impact is felt far and wide. His actions speak louder than words, showing that true greatness comes from helping others. He uses his platform to make a positive impact on the lives of others. Whether it's through mentorship, community events, or public speaking, Butler is dedicated to uplifting those around him. His influence is a powerful force for good. He is a role model on and off the court. Butler's legacy is not just about his achievements in basketball, but also about the lives he has touched and the positive change he has inspired. His story is a legacy yet to be written, one that will continue to inspire for generations to come.